Hey, first of all, excuse me for not posting. My mental health was literally in the sewer. I went to the psych ward and everything, but I'm better now. And today I wanted to talk about some OCs that I made that really comfort me. And yeah, that's about it. So I decided not to show the design process, but I'm going to show the finished pieces basically. After every design I make, I usually go in for one finished piece, and that's kind of it. However, these characters got a lot more because I fell in love with them. So first up here is Easter. She is a goddess. They're both gods. All of the characters in this universe are, or demigods, or whatever else we got. And this is Isther. Isther. And it's not th as in the English th, but it's in the German th, which is just a t. You know? I don't know how to explain it. So she is one of the original two goddesses, meaning she and her partner were there when the universe was created. Basically, they created everything because when they awoke, every single movement they did created something new. Now, their birthdays are before time, so they don't have birthdays, but Isther's domains are planets, nature, pottery, herbs, fertility, gardening, insects, animals, sand, and collective eating, like feasts and festivals and stuff like that. And her job is creating life and expanding the universe. Their pronouns are she, they. They're a non-binary woman, and she's pansexual and panromantic. Appearance, you can see it hopefully. And her goals are developing the main world she's created without getting distracted by new ones, and learning to listen to her partner. Now, on to her partner. This is Ververa. Ververa is also one of the original two. Yeah, original. That's definitely not German sounding at all. No. You cannot hear that I'm Austrian. Anyways, same age as Isther. They are the god of space, water, fish, water plants, so plants in water, coral, swimming, writing, paper art, calligraphy, and science. They also created all of the elements and stuff. Their job is to catalog the expanding universe, and of course also expand the universe itself. Her pronouns are they, she. She's non-binary and a lesbian. Not a non-binary lesbian. I wanted to say that at first. Sorry. Appearance, you can see, and they have a cane because she needs one to walk. This cane, ignore it. It is absolutely atrocious looking. I need better references. Like, I need to actually reference a cane when I'm looking at drawing one, you know? Like, I don't have the mental ability to draw canes from memory yet. Anyways, she's also a chronic night owl, in case you were wondering. And they are worshipped more in private, whereas Isther is worshipped more in public. You know, like Isther is worshipped communally, Ververa is worshipped privately. And yeah, her temples double as libraries, observatories, and tide monitoring stations. Silence is something that is deeply tied to her. Oh, and ignore this drawing being on the side, by the way. And yes, I used the base for this, but then I couldn't find the original person who made the base, so I just made my own. This is basically just the base, but I made it my own. Sorry about that. I just really couldn't find who made the base. Sorry, Anyways, there's them drawing each other. And this is them cuddling. This is just a colored sketch. Ververa's worship is more loud. Harvest fests, you know, collective meals, gardens, insects, caring for insects, I mean, not just insects. And worship to her is also a lot of agricultural work. So if you're working on the field, you are worshipping this goddess, in this universe at least. Now, this drawing is basically of something they do a lot, which is dance. They dance a lot. And this is also on the side. I don't know why Ibis Paint exported it like this. I hate it. Sorry about that. Basically, they dance the universe into being. Like, imagine it as them just learning to talk. They're children. They see each other. They say each other's names as their first words. But they're children. They're not babies. They understand the world around them and what's going on. And they slowly start to understand, okay, when I do this, this happens. And then they dance. And it was so much fun that they kept doing it over and over and over again. The only slight caveat being that they had a fight at one point. And yeah, that's not fun. Oh, by the way, sorry for the images being so blurry. I don't know why that's the case. And now we get into the absolutely beautiful character sheets that I made. I'm so proud of these. There's my Magical Girl character sheets as templates. Watch that video if you want more context on what I used this before. Yeah, basically this is just different outfits and stuff. I don't like the outfit I put on the chibi on Easter. I'm gonna be so honest. Also, they are very healthy. Their relationship is healthy. They have never dated each other, so they have like no experience at all in relationships, but they've figured it all out. And you know, they're always trying their best because they are benevolent. This world has benevolent gods. And they're not the only gods. They have created all the other gods after them. Now, the other gods are not necessarily their children. They have children, 15 of them to be specific. The first two I'm gonna probably make the next video on. They're the sun and the moon gods. But let's just say, yeah, they don't necessarily create most of the gods. Like, their children were created from specific things. Like, their first daughter was created from the sun. Their first son was created from the moon. That's what they were created from. And, you know, the other children, like Wulfen, this is the first of the 13 gods of the heart. I will explain that more in their video, and it's probably gonna be way too long, but who cares? So Wulfen, he was created from the concept of memory. That might sound a bit weird, but just go with it. So technically, none of them are related. However, these 13 and the other two treat each other like siblings. So the 15 children, they treat each other like siblings. However, then come the Kalpru. The Kalpru are gods that just came into being. No one really knows how, but they just started to exist one day. It is speculated that worship from humans, because they only started appearing when humans did, worship from humans made them exist, and that is actually the reason. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why Bilvera is in a wheelchair here, they're an ambulatory wheelchair user. That's just information about them. And the cane here looks so much better, like it actually looks like a goddamn cane. I'm so bad at drawing these things. And yeah, anyways, the Kalpru, they are not related to one another. They do not see each other as family either. And they embody mostly one major concept and maybe some minor concepts. But let me just go to my overview so I can explain some of them. So we got Deira. She is the knight, specifically the not the night, the sky, specifically the night and day sky. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Or any sky thing. Oh, and here we got some silly little goobers. I love these drawings so much, but they're not gonna be here for long. Anyways, Sereik is the god of chaos and disruption. Oxomera is the god of vengeance in the name of anger. Zoreika is the goddess of vengeance in the form of restoration. And yeah, that's all of the Kalpru that I have so far. There are the half-gods, which are the children of either the Kalpru and other Kalpru, or the 15 kids in the Kalpru. And then there's the half-humans. Oh, by the way, this is just the end screen that I wanted. Look at them, so cute. This took way too long to draw. So the half-humans are the Ilvari, whereas the half-gods are the Veshtra. The Ilvari would be the children of a god and a human. Any of the gods. And by the way, the 15 kids are called the Estra, or Aestra. Estra is a bit more what I was going for, but you can call it Aestra, because there's an A and an E at the beginning. But I prefer an E. Estra. It's meant to sound like branch, you know? In German, I mean. Este, Estra, Estra, Aestra, you know? That. Anyways, do you guys like these characters? Sorry, I didn't talk about them a whole lot, but I talked a little bit about them, you know. And oh my god, I so need to do more art of them. I've got so many unfinished sketches. I've got a whole ass folder for art of them where you don't want to know the amount of drawings that I did physically so far. It's not that many, but it's more than for most OCs of mine. Like this, these are my comfort OCs. I love them. I love these two girls, and the universe was created by lesbians. Or by a lesbian relationship, at least. Just saying they sparked life with a kiss. Or at least in the original draft. I don't know if it's in the final draft. Oh my god, I need to check my own fanfiction. Available on AO3. A Dance of Everything by Madarataratra. That's my username. Yeah, and I've got stickers of them on, what's it called? Redbubble. Anyways, bye.